Hello everybody, it's Stay4, and here we are back in our world for episode 6. Yes, we're already on episode 6. Let's go ahead and finish what we left off with on episode 5, which is basically getting our new power system set up. Now we've got our deployer, our filter, and our retriever here set up, so we're going to have to get power to our retriever. We're also going to have to apply a redstone signal to this so it all gets automated and we don't have to manually apply any type of redstone signal or anything like that. So let's kind of hop up here and we're going to make a new item here real quick. We're going to make some red alloy ingots. So in order to do that, we just need some copper and we need some redstone, which we already have on us. So we'll go over here and kind of pop this in here. Now, it's the same ratio as the blue alloy ingots. For every one piece of copper and 4 pieces of redstone, you're going to go ahead and get 1 red alloy ingot. Now these are going to be used to make our red alloy wire here. So let's just go ahead and grab this here real quick. Grab 3 of them. Now I've already got a couple other made here too. So we'll grab these 3, and I made 3 more earlier. So let me grab those here too. So we've got now 6. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put these in a line straight down. And we're going to get this red alloy wire. Red alloy wire works pretty much the same as just placing redstone down, except for the fact that it can hug surfaces. So for instance, like regular redstone, if we came up upon, this wall here, we couldn't really go up the wall, but with red alloy wire, we can easily do that. As you can see, and it'll connect right into your regular redstone if you so choose, if you're used to, using regular redstone. Now the next thing that we're going to have to make is we're going to have to make a timer. This is part of Red Power 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab some stone here. We're going to throw some cobblestone in here, kind of get that made up. Now all you do to make blank wafers in order to make a timer is just put smooth stone right back into a furnace. And what you're going to get is perfect smooth stone. You're going to go ahead and get 2 of these blank stone wafers. Alright, now we're going to need these wafers in order to create our timer that we're going to need. So let's just go ahead and get a few of them, and I'll go ahead and bring up the recipe for the timer so you guys can kind of see what we're actually making. Now what a timer does is it basically emits a redstone signal on a specific amount of time. You can set this to emit a redstone signal every 10 seconds, every half second. I mean, you can set it up any way you want to, and this is going to allow us to continually pulse a redstone signal so that we can kind of get our system all automated. So let's just kind of grab these here now that we've got about a dozen. That should be enough. Now let's go ahead and make our redstone or our timer. Now first of all, we're going to need a couple stone wafers. Okay, so let's just set 2 off to the side here. Next we're going to need to make are these stone wires. Alright, to make stone wires, all you do is you put these in here with some redstone on top, and we'll go ahead and grab some stone wires. I think we just needed 3. So we need 3 stone wires. Now we need some stone anodes. Now all these are just used for crafting. They are just used for crafting. So to make stone anodes, we put 3 stone wafers at the bottom, 3 pieces of redstone here, and 1 piece of redstone on top gives us 3 stone anodes. Alright, the next thing that we're going to need is a stone cathode. To do that, we're going to need a couple redstone torches here real quick. There we go. To make a stone cathode, just go ahead and put a stone wafer on top of a redstone torch. We get a stone cathode, and again, all these are just used for crafting purposes. And then last but not least is the stone pointer. Alright, for the stone pointer, we're going to need another piece of smooth stone. Here we go. And all we do is, similar to the stone cathode, we put a wafer, and then a redstone torch, and then a piece of stone, or a smooth stone on top. We go ahead and get our stone pointer. So let's go ahead and we'll just click the recipe guide on here so we can go ahead and see it. So we put our stone cathode and pointer up here. We go ahead and throw our stone wires, and then we do our stone anodes. There we are. And a couple wafers. It gets us a timer. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to come down here, and basically we're going to run redstone wire onto these. We're going to put it right onto the machine like so, and then we're going to put our timer right here. Alright, so nice compact little area where you can do this. If you were to do this type of system with regular redstone, it would take a lot of area. Now I want to kind of make this look a little bit better, so what I'm going to do is, in order for me to run redstone wire across this pipe here, I just need to put a cover on it. So let's go upstairs and grab our saw here real quick to kind of get that done. And I think my saw's in here. Here we go. And we'll just cut up 1 piece of smooth stone here, and you can make stone slabs and then panels, and of course we're going to go right into the covers, because I like to use the covers whenever covering anything up, obviously. So here we go, kind of pop in here, and we're just going to place this down like so. Alright, now that that's done and we put this here, you're going to see these start to pulse. You're going to see these start to pulse. And they're already throwing the buckets into these into our water mills, right? But we have no way to have the filter kind of pull them back. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a solar panel that goes up there and a battery box. So we're going to put a battery down here and a solar panel that runs up the side to kind of power our retriever here. So I think everybody remembers how we make a battery and a solar panel. But if you don't, we're going to go ahead and make one. So to make a solar panel, we're going to need 8 blue doped wafers. So we'll go ahead and grab that and a stack of the nickelite over here. So we'll go ahead and put our wafers and our nickelite in here. We'll let that burn up for a minute. Next thing that we're going to need is we're going to need another blue alloy ingot. So we're going to need probably some more nickelite. I think we might have enough, but just in case, and a piece of silver. And we'll get one more blue alloy ingot. But while that's kind of going, why don't we go ahead and make our batteries? So, or our battery box, I should say. So to make our battery box, we just kind of go like this, put our tin in the middle, and then we need 4 batteries. So let's just go like that, and then just kind of divide these down here. There we go, 4 batteries. Beautiful. So we got our 4 batteries. Now the rest of the stuff that we need for this is we're going to need actually 2 of these. But we'll get that done here in just a second. We're going to need 2 of these blue alloy ingots. So let me kind of run over here, grab another piece of silver. Here we are. We'll just grab a stack out of here, or a few out of there, just so we can make a couple. There we are. All right. In order to make our battery, what we're going to need is blue alloy ingots. I think we need some iron. If I recall correctly, we'll look up the recipe here in just a second. That would probably be the easiest thing to do, is just look up the recipe. We're going to need some wood. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we'll just look up the recipe, because I don't think I remember it off the top of my head. So the battery box that we need, yeah, 3 pieces of iron, a piece of wood, a blue alloy ingot, and the 4 batteries. Okay, so we've got that. Let's put the 3 piece of iron in here. Let's put our blue alloy ingot in the middle. A piece of our wooden plank on top and our 4 batteries. Goes ahead and gets us another battery box. Beautiful. Now we already have the blue doped wafers and another blue alloy ingot to get us another solar panel. 1 solar panel should be enough for this system. So we're going to go ahead and grab that there. So we've got our battery box, we've got our solar panel, and all we need now is some blue electric cable. And I don't believe I have too much left. Actually, I have about 23. That should be enough. That should be enough of the cabling that we need. So let's just go like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to run wire right into our battery box, like so, and we're going to kind of burrow up here. Now, my plan right now is to just kind of put it right on the ground above. So here we go. Let's just kind of do this here real quick. Alright, if we go look, this is where the side is, so I kind of want the solar panel right there. And what we'll do is we'll just burrow down right here. Should be right where we want it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's go upstairs and we're going to kind of run this wire up like so, right up to the solar panel. So let's just kind of run our wire here on the bottom part. So to make this look a little bit better, we're going to kind of put it like right here, like this, and just kind of run this around. There we are. And then we can cover this up here, and then we won't even actually see the wire going up. So let's kind of run upstairs, and we're going to throw our solar panel on the ground. Now, I am going to try something here, too, because I have never tried this before. So we're going to kind of see here real quick. We're going to throw our solar panel on the ground here. And I want to see... Yeah, it does actually do it. Okay, I was just wondering if it could actually be put on the ground like that. And obviously it can't. So I just wanted to double check to make sure, because I've actually never tried. So I was hoping what we could do is run it right into the bottom. But that's not a big deal. It won't look too bad at all. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to run our blue alloy wire right through here. And then, well, actually it's going to come right over to here. Actually, to kind of make this look a little bit better, we're going to put the solar panel over here. I think the solar panel will look better if it's a little bit indented, and then you won't really even see it. Now, this is a little janky setup. Not too bad. I mean, not too bad at all. And we can cover this on up, these 2 spots here, with dirt blocks. We can go ahead and go like this. Go ahead and grab dirt slabs, dirt panels. Well, we'll go all the way to covers. There we are. And then we can just kind of cover this up here. There we go. So then you can't even really tell that the solar panel's there. Obviously, you can tell, you know, from right here. Now, we couldn't put a solar or a wooden panel above there, but then all you've got is this little, you know, shape right here. And we should have moved it out one. Well, you know, that's what I get. We have to move it out one because it needs direct line of sight to the sun, but that's okay. That'll be all right. And then all we'll do is put one more blue alloy wire down here, put another dirt panel on top. There we go. So we just got that right there. Let's go ahead and pop in here and go to sleep for the night. So we don't want to get too many mobs spawning going on. Here we are. Beautiful. So that should give us some power now onto our retriever. And that's really all we were waiting for, is just to get some power onto our retriever to kind of get this going. Now it's going to take a little bit. Let's just go ahead and look here. Make sure that this is all run right. And it is now just getting sunlight. So let's kind of turn this off. We're going to disconnect this red alloy wire here. But we want to see how much power we're actually getting. So we're going to kind of let this charge up for a little bit here. And then once this is charged up, I'll come back. And then we'll finish up this system to kind of get it all done. So I'll be back here in just a minute. Alright, we are back. I just AFK'd here for a couple minutes to let our battery box go ahead and fill up, just so we have a buffer kind of going into it. This one solar panel should power this enough because the retrievers don't use that much energy. They really don't. So what we're going to do now is we're going to kind of hook up this whole system. Just put another piece of red alloy wire here, and see, it's already going to start pulling out the empty buckets. The empty buckets then, you're going to see right go through here, through this pipe, back into the deployer, and then get shot back out of the filter into our water mills. Now we're going to add, we can increase this interval down here. We'll go down to about a second here. So it goes a little bit faster. And then, of course, you can always add more buckets into the system too. But since we don't have these turned on right now, these are just going to start filling up. I'm going to go grab a few more buckets. I think a couple more buckets in this system would probably be good. And of course, my inventory is kind of getting full. So let's just kind of empty this out here a little bit. Throw some of this stuff in here that we just don't need right now. There we go. Beautiful. Kind of throw that out there. Now, we're going to make all of our buckets out of tin just because we can. No other reason, because we can. We'll go ahead and grab a few buckets. Now, these don't need to be full or anything. Let's grab about this many. That should be fine. That should be more than enough buckets. And we're going to go ahead and throw these down here. Usually, one bucket per watermill is more than enough. I mean, that's even going a little bit overboard. We'll just kind of throw these in here. As you can see, it's already starting to pull the water out of here, and since it's an infinite water source, we shouldn't have any problems with it getting screwed up or anything, especially at an interval at 1 per second. Now we're going to wait for all these to kind of get filled up. As you can see, it's already on these back ones over here, filling that one up over here. Beautiful. Let's see if this one's getting filled up. Oh, yes. Gorgeous. And it's going to go front to back and kind of fill those up. And then once they're filled up, we'll be good to go. But now we need to kind of upgrade our power system up top. Alright, so this whole system is designed to kind of replace our current power system we have, which is our generator here and our battery box. And we kind of want to get rid of that. So let's just kind of use up this power here. We'll use up all the power we have currently. We'll just kind of grab this out here. Let's just go ahead and oops, wrong one. Let's throw this in here, kind of get all this power out of here so we're not wasting any. And what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of our generator. We're going to get rid of our battery box, and we're going to make ourselves an MFE. So to make an MFE, first of all, I'm going to need a machine block. I should probably make this before we run out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Go ahead and grab that. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a machine block. We already have the copper cable already made. So not a big deal. Now, the other thing that we're going to have to make is an LV transformer, a low voltage transformer. Let's see what we need for that. Oh, we've already got everything. So we're good. So I guess while we're waiting, why don't we go ahead and make a low voltage transformer here. Let's just grab, we got the copper, we've got the wood. We just need the copper cabling. There we are. Beautiful. Now the LV transformer, basically what that's going to do is, because our MFE that we're about to make is going to put out 128 EU per tick. Our machines can only take 32 EU per tick, so we're going to go ahead and make an LV transformer here. So we're just going to put, let's just grab a few more wooden planks. Put 4 wooden planks in the corners, 3 pieces of copper, beautiful, and 2 pieces of copper cable. We get our LV transformer. Now to make the MFE, MFE is an upgraded version of our current battery box, alright? Upgraded version of our current battery box. Now they've recently changed the recipe for it. It used to be that it was copper cables in these corners. Now it is gold cables, 2 times insulated gold cables. To make those, what you just need is gold cable, and I'm sure you guys can probably imagine how you make that. We need 3 pieces of gold and then 2 pieces of rubber per. So what we'll do is we'll make 4 gold cables here real quick. And you get 12 per stack, but we're going to go ahead and put 4 in here. And then kind of divide this up. There we go. 2 times insulated gold cable. So we've got that. Now all we need now is our machine block. And we should be good. And, oh, see, this is why I probably should have... Let's see how much energy we've got in the other one. We might have to throw one more, or like a piece of coal in here just for our generator. Just for our generator. Got any charcoal left? I do. Still have about a stack left. So that'll work just fine. And it's just enough to kind of power this up just so we can kind of get our refined iron produced here real quick. And the point of upgrading all this is we're going to have now, instead of 40,000 EUs, we're going to have 800,000. Quite a bit more. Quite a bit more. Let's go ahead and go to sleep here real quick. There we are. Pop in here. And then when we get up in the morning, our refined iron should already be made. So we can go ahead and make our MFE. Well, that's kind of getting done. There's another thing that we're going to have to make. We're going to have to use 4 diamonds and a whole bunch of redstone. Alright, so we're going to need 4 diamonds, some redstone here, in order to make those energy crystals. The energy crystals are used in this recipe, and I'll show you how to make those here real quick. But let's kind of empty out our inventory. I keep getting so much crap in our inventory. So let's just go ahead and throw that in there. Throw that in there. Let's see. Throw that in that. We can get rid of the nickelite here real quick. Just kind of give us a little bit more working room. We can finally get rid of the gold and the gold cable as well, because we've got everything we kind of need. So let's go ahead and make our energy crystals. To do the energy crystals, all you do, put your diamonds in the middle there, surrounded by redstone. Very, very easy recipe. Not really too hard at all. Surrounded by redstone, you get your energy crystals. So let's go ahead and grab our 4 energy crystals that we needed. So we got our 4 energy crystals, our 4 pieces of insulated, 2 times insulated gold cable. And last but not least is we need our machine block. So let's go ahead and grab that. And as you can see, we had just enough power to go ahead and make this. So let's go ahead and make our machine block here. Beautiful. Throw that in the middle. Throw our 4 energy crystals on the side here. Oops, just like this. Beautiful. And then we put our 4 pieces of gold cable, and we've got our MFE. So we've got our MFE, we've got our LV transformer, so we're good on these 2 ends. Now the last thing that we're going to need to do is kind of set up the system down here so we can kind of, you know, hook these things up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this generator, and you can just kill it with your mining drill. Not a big deal. Same way with this. And we're going to get rid of this cable right here. Alright, so our MFE, I'm going to want it, let's see here. We're going to want it facing down, and we're going to probably have it, yeah, we're going to have it one above. We're going to have it pretty much where our generator was, I think. Yeah, that should probably work. But first, what I'm going to do is we're going to go like this. And I'm going to do this a little bit differently. We're going to put our low voltage transformer here. As you can see, the 3 up arrows are where we want this to be. And now last but not least is we're going to put our MFE down. Now our MFE, we're going to have to change the position of it, but that's not a big deal. So as you can see, the output right now is facing this way. We want it to face down. In order to do that, we're going to have to make a wrench. Alright, to make a wrench, we just need some copper and some tin here real quick, because it's just made out of bronze. And we're going to go ahead and put copper, tin in the corner, oops, wrong corner, and get ourselves some bronze. There we are. And we're going to go ahead and make ourselves our industrial craft wrench. Here we are. We got our industrial craft wrench. And then what we can do is we can go like this, and then shift, right click, should push that down. Alright, we can double check that, but we really don't need to. That's just how you do it. There we go. And now our output is now hooked right into our actual machines. Now, how are we going to run the wire here? Well, that's a good question. Basically, what I'm going to do here is to run the wire is we're going to go right up through here. See, this is what I was thinking about. Oh, you know, do I really want to do it this way? Yeah, I think we will. I think we will. And then we'll just put our input right here. So our output is facing down into our low voltage transformer with the 3 dots facing up. And then we have our LV, or our cable running that way. Now to get power up there, what we're going to use is we're going to use our tin cable. Tin cable is what we're going to use. So to make tin cable, same way as the other cable, we're just going to go like this. And if you guys didn't know, you can press C with your Philosopher's Stone to get a handy-dandy crafting table right there. So let's just make sure that we didn't screw this up. So we're going to go ahead and throw these on here. And basically we're just hooking it up with low voltage cable. This will work fine for your windmills. Don't worry about it one bit. And then we're going to hook it up through here. Oh, see, this is what I was worried about. We're going to probably have to rethink this. Probably going to have to rethink this. Because I don't want this really hooked in. Because that's an output right there. So it would really have to go... How do I want to run this? You know, I think I could run it this way. We could run it this way. Hold on. Let me kind of figure this out here. If I go like that... Yeah, that might work. That might work. Let me kind of just finagle in here real quick. There we go. Because I don't want it to get in on the output of our whatchamacallit, our LV transformer, because otherwise it'll blow the cable. So we're just going to kind of run this over, and we'll rearrange this so it looks a little bit better, but this is just to make sure I've got everything kind of lined up right. But we'll just go like this, like so. Alright, now these should start turning on here in a minute. Should start turning on here in a minute, assuming I did everything right. We've got everything in here. Let's just make sure we've got it hooked up top. And as you can see, they're starting to pop on here. And we're starting to get energy in. So they are all starting to work. You can see them starting to pop on there. All these are getting energy. And then the output is faced correctly because nothing has blown up. All these are starting to get power. Beautiful. Now it's just a matter of covering this up so we really don't see it. And that should be pretty easy. I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to remove this. Kind of look. This is going to look a little... Well, it's not going to look janky. But let's see here. If I go like this... We need to put this one outside. I may have to end up going to get some more dark wood. So I may be out of dark wood. But we need to put this back outside to cover this area up here. There we go. So you can't see it from the outside. And then inside, I think what we're going to end up doing is just throwing a couple more of these wooden planks down. Yeah, that'll actually end up working perfectly. So if we go like this, like so... And then right here, what we'll be able to do, we'll construction foam it here in a minute. But I think that'll work for right now. And we'll probably have like a chest right here so you won't even see it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll throw a chest right there so we don't even see it. Let's just grab a chest and just kind of see how it's going to end up looking if we have the chest right next to it. Go like this. Beautiful. And the important part, well, yeah, that's all right. Once we place iron chests there, it'll be just fine. And the important part was just not to hit the output of this down here. And that was our main concern, is to make sure that we weren't hitting the output, because it would blow up the cable. And we don't want it to do that because it would be a little bit too high powered for it. So there we go. Our system is now running perfectly. As you can see, they're starting to run here. Our retrievers are going to continue pulling out empty buckets. The deployer is going to fill up those empty buckets because they're going to get placed right into this the next available inventory. And our filter, set right over here, is pulling... Let me see if I can get over there and kind of open up the inventory for you, so you guys can see exactly how it's set up. The small hole goes out on the filter again, but the filter, we put full water bucket in there. The retriever, we put an empty water bucket in here. The big hole facing towards the watermills for the retriever, small hole facing towards the watermills for the filter, because it's actually pulling out of the deployer. But there we go. And this is producing 20 EU per tick. 20 EU per tick. So it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And see, this whole system will change around here again in a minute, because what's going to end up happening is once we upgrade our machines, This is just a temporary fix, this low voltage transformer, until we upgrade our machines, which will probably happen next episode, as we'll upgrade all our machines. So we won't even have to have this anymore, and then we'll be able to reroute the cable yet again, and it'll all look good and spiffy. So we'll be good to go there. So as a temporary solution, that is just fine. You can't even really tell out here. Well, hello, Mr. Creeper. Should we go say hi to Mr. Creeper? He's coming over. Come here. Come here. You want to just say hello? He just wants to say hello. It's alright. Hello. He came to give us a hug, but that's alright. But there we go. We now have power coming in. As you can see, our MFE is storing quite a bit of power. We're already up to 100K. So it does not take long at all. But that'll easily power all of these machines. We can go ahead and take some of this dust out of here that we've gotten and kind of throw this up here. Throw this up here. Alright. Now the next item that I kind of want to make is an item from equivalent exchange. We're going to go ahead and make our transmutation table. Or tablet, excuse me. Transmutation table, tablet. Let's go ahead and bring it up here in NEI. Here it is. Transmutation tablet. Alright, this isn't what we really want. We actually want the transmutation tablet. There we go. The other one. There's two different types. There's one that you can hold, and there's one that you can carry around with you. All we need is our Philosopher's Stone, 4 pieces of obsidian, and 4 pieces of smooth stone. I think we can handle that. I think we can. Let's go see if we have 4 pieces of obsidian left over. And of course we do. There we go. So 4 pieces of obsidian, we have the 4 pieces of smooth stone, and we have a Philosopher's Stone. So we'll just go ahead and throw these pieces of obsidian in here, our smooth stone in. Grab this, and throw our Philosopher's Stone in the middle. Oh, did I screw them up? I probably screwed it up. Here we go. Go like this. Go like this. There we go. I always kind of forget those things. Now, it doesn't use up your Philosopher's Stone, just so you guys know. So you're good to go there. Now, we're going to place this over here, because this is where we do most of our stuff anyway. Just place it on the ground here, kind of like a half slab. And you open it up here, it's got this neat little interface. All right, now to teach, you have to teach this tablet everything. You have to teach it everything. So if we put cobblestone in here, well, the cobblestone is worth EMC of 1. And as you can see, if we burned up 1 cobblestone, we could get 1 cobblestone back. Alright, same thing with dirt. We put 1 dirt in here, it's worth 1 EMC. So now we could turn dirt into cobblestone. Or we could burn it up and we could get a piece of dirt back. Alright, this type of wood is worth 32. Fences are worth 12. And you just go ahead and you teach your transmutation tablet everything. Teach it everything. Anything that you're ever going to want to get out of here, go ahead and teach it. Like glass. Now if we have like a stack of cobblestone and we need a stack of glass, we can go ahead and pop that in here, get that in here real quick. Smooth stone, it now learns we know a lot of smooth stone. Alright, now you can also put in your irons or your different types of ore. Like iron is worth 256. You know, tin is worth 256 as well. And then copper is worth 85. So we know how that all works. Now rubber won't go in here. Well, that kind of sucks. But resin will. Once we get a piece of resin, we can teach it resin. We no longer have to tap trees. Redstone. Now, redstone is considered a fuel. Okay? Redstone's considered a fuel. Fuels, you can only get fuel. So as you can see, this is worth 64 EMC, but we can only get fuel back out of here. Until we get a Klein Star actually made, that's the only way to do it. Now, I don't know. Yeah, bronze is in here. Bronze is in here. Gunpowder, again, another type of fuel. Another type of fuel. If you look, gunpowder is 192. Redstone is 64, so you can turn all your gunpowder into redstone if you're not going to use it or anything like that. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll just go ahead and teach it. It knows all vanilla items, plus it knows quite a few of the mod, like ores and things like that. It doesn't know really any of the mod machines and stuff like that usually aren't in it, but it knows all the rest of the stuff. Now, Greenstone Wire Mod has an add-on. Greenstone Wire Mod, which we have installed, has an add-on for equivalent exchange. You have to actually install that as well. So if you want to grab that add-on so that equivalent exchange can read greenstone wire, the greenstone that we've got over here, here it is, the greenstone that we have here, equivalent exchange has an add-on for that. So we're going to teach this stuff a few more things, and I think we're about ready to wrap up the episode here. We got our power system done, our power system upgraded. I think one more thing I kind of want to do is start to upgrade our storage system here. And, well, why don't we do that before we end the episode? We'll go a little over. That's not a big deal. We'll go ahead and throw this stuff in here. Kind of, sort out our inventory here a little bit. Let's kind of throw this in here, and we'll kind of get rid of some of our stuff. Now, to upgrade our inventory, what we're going to do is or upgrade our storage system. Basically, we're going to take these chests. All right, so if we take that chest out, there we go, and we get some iron on us, we're going to upgrade these to iron chests. So to do that, this is part of the iron chest mod. We throw a chest in here, and we surround it by iron. All right, and basically what this is going to do is give us an iron chest. All right, an iron chest is a single chest that can stack next to each other, but this is the same storage space as a double chest, but they can stack, of course, next to each other. Stack next to regular chests. So we can go ahead and throw all of our stuff back in here. Go ahead and grab our miner's backpack. Throw that in here so we got everything back in there. Beautiful. And we can just slowly but surely start upgrading all of our chests. If we grab one of these, there we are, and we can go back over here and kind of upgrade this. So we're going to upgrade all of our stuff to the iron chest, and you can go from iron, and then gold is even a larger chest. Diamond is the largest, and then from diamond you can also go to crystal, which just allows you to see through them. So now that we've got that open, we can kind of go like this, throw these dust back in here. We can take our miner's backpack and throw all that stuff back in here, so it's all good to go, and we can just slowly but surely start upgrading all of our chests to iron chests so that we have a little bit more storage, a little bit more compactness in our storage area. So let's just get our last one right here. There we go, and then we can just transfer our ores right into here. So if we put that here and then we grab all of our ores, we can just kind of transfer those over. Easy, easy peasy. So there we go. So now we have a little bit more storage space going on. Oh, did I see a creeper? Oh, another creeper out there. We gotta go say hello. Hold on. Gotta go say hello. Hey, how you doing? Good day to you. Oh, you died. Sorry. Sorry. But there we go. I'm gonna get the rest of this upgraded off camera. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you very kindly for stopping by. We got our power system upgraded. We've got our transmutation table. Next episode, I'm going to get our machines upgraded so that we no longer have to wait an eternity to get stuff macerated and furnaced. We're going to upgrade to some advanced machines with the advanced machine mod, and also, some vanilla IC2 recipes. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later.